You're 21 and you have 13 prior theft cases?
Wait, 14 theft cases by the age of 21? That's not a rap sheet, that's a full-blown criminal resume. But here's the question. At what point does the system say enough is enough? And more importantly, does he even want to change?
I'm really unhappy with you, Mr. Waters. When does it stop? 14 theft cases you have in your background. You're now charged with 14 theft. 14. How old are you? You're 21 and you have 13 prior theft cases? I see, Jillian, I see that a lot of them are like kind of bunched up. There's like at least two different patterns of four theft cases that are all together. I don't know what that's about. I mean, I haven't done a deep enough dive into the cases, but what's going on now is that your lawyer
The judge
wants
sees
me.
right through the "I've changed" speech. And can you blame her? The man's got more theft charges than birthdays at this point. But real talk, if someone keeps coming back to court, is it them, the cops, or the circumstances? Let that simmer.
Wants me to give you a PR box. I know that you're asking me please, but the problem is though, is if we let you out, are you going to pick up a fourth case, perhaps a 15th theft case? I know that you're going to tell me it's little bunny jumping in the woods. Of course it's not going to happen. I'm going to have a halo. I know that's what you're going to tell me.
Look, I got numbers, I got witnesses.
So, Your Honor, what he's trying to say is that he understands that all of these pending cases involve the same gas station, the same officers. And we'll be looking into the contact that's made between them and those officers and all these cases. But he has been out of trouble, with the exception of what happens on this property.
Here comes the emotional curveball. Mr. Waters is about to become a dad. But does fatherhood automatically mean redemption? Or is it just another reason to beg for leniency? And more importantly, how does a child grow up watching this unfold?
Even like I said, even the PC with the theft case is it's not in the court, but it's shaky in my opinion. And also the evading as well, Judge, that I was originally on, when he's backing up from the officer. He's walking slowly. When the other officers get there, he's still at the location, given 2 days, I would argue. But it meant PC, so we're gonna fight that. But it's not an evading where he just took off running.
13 prior theft cases. Who do you have in your life that's out to help?
I got my baby mama. I got a baby on the way, and I've been staying out the way.
Oh my Lord. I have a baby on the way.
I've been staying out the way, I promise.
Mr. Waters is expecting his very first child. Him and the mother are together. She's very supportive. She was here last week, when he was initially arrested. So, they're working together
Let me
to
ask you this.
create a life for
Do you
family.
want your baby to be like you?
I don't even want to be like my dad. I promise.
Where's your dad?
Somewhere in Katy. Been on home since 12. I've been home, I understand about them still.
You heard that right. Same cops, same gas station, same drama. This isn't just about criminal patterns, it's about geography and environment. But if you keep touching the stove and keep getting burned, maybe the lesson isn't sinking in.
What I used to do back then, but that's not going
All
on.
these are from 23 and 24. What do you mean back then?
The same been going on though, like just ever since I came home, when you gave me the PR, I ain't been doing none of that no more. I just been staying out the way. And these same officers just keep on harassing me, jumping out on me, and I can't even go to the store to get
You
it.
have the same officers that keep listen out. And when you're trying to think of something to say, you're not listening. If you know that you have the same officers that are coming after you over and over and over, yet continue to go back to the same gas station over and over.
Mm.
Jillian,
No, I mean, I'm sure it's probably a condition of his felony, but a condition can definitely be that he has to stay away from the gas station. That seems to be his only, like, the only thing I see that he has done is that he either lives around there or he continues to believe that because they sell him things, he could have issues that maybe he is or is not allowed. We don't know to be there. To his knowledge, he is allowed, but that seems to be the only thing he's done wrong since I represent him.
what I'd like to do, number one, is I would like to
And there it
compile a list.
is, straight from the judge. You are the epitome of self-destructive behavior. That's not just legal talk. That's personal. This isn't about jail anymore. It's about saving someone from themselves. This moment right here, that's rock bottom knocking.
Compile a list of every theft case that he has, every single place that he's picked up a theft case from. Number two, I want to know where he's going to go. I'm not taking your word where you're going. I want to know, and I want to talk to them myself where you're going to go. So I want to know. And just your baby mama, I don't know.
I got numbers right now.
We'll get there, but I'm not letting you out to roam the streets.
I'm not roaming no more. I got you understand. I'm not roaming.
We'll get his address and
And
have
I want to know every single theft case here. Where are they from? Why? Okay. And then if he has nowhere to go, I want to reach out to the MAC and see what we can do to provide him. And you need to start working. You have way too much time on your hands, and you are the epitome of self-destructive behavior. You need something to do with your life, Mr. Waters. You need to get a job. So this is what we're going to do. And we have a a job fair that's coming up. Hold on a second. Is that the fresh start? Yeah. Can you make him a copy? So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to let him out now, but first thing I want to know is I want to know where he's going to go when he gets out. Number one. Number two, I want to compile a list of all the theft cases, where they're from. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a monitor on him. And then number three, he's going to meet me at the fresh start because we're going to get his ass a job. A full-time job. I'm going to be at that fresh start fair. And I expect you to be there because you and me are going to get you a job one way or the other somehow. I'm going to be working that thing, and I'm going to expect you to show up to that thing 9 in the morning when it starts, if I let you out. I haven't decided yet. Sure. Okay? Thanks. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. So we're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be against you. So you were on bond for a felony tampering case, and now you've picked up an assault bodily injury. And you want me to give you a PR bond. Is this right? I don't know anything about your case. I don't know anything. I know somewhat about your history. Quite scary, as a matter of fact, but let's find out. Alex, please.
2 aggravated assaults, 1 dismissed domestic, and now striking a random woman with a stick at a gas station? The judge's concern is chilling but valid. How do you protect the public when someone's past reads like a highlight reel of violence?